let's look at a simple way to play Fanny in Season 36. So I'm gonna walk you through this gameplay and the timing of the items. By the way, this is the first game of the season, so we're back to Epic Rank. Item-wise, we're gonna go for Fury Hammer first, and if we can have some kills early on, we're gonna proceed with Sky Piercer and then the Blade of Heptasis. If not, then we can go straight to Blade of Heptasis because it's not worth having the Sky Piercer if there is no kills early in the game. Now we have Franco as the enemy roamer and he's not showing on the map, so we're just gonna be safe and lead these creeps inside this bush. By the way, this is the build that we'll be using in this game. And this build is my go-to build right now after a lot of testing. It's a perfect balance between damage and sustainability with the fighter emblem. Now we can see that the enemy is heavily ganking our bottom lane. Both the mid laner and the roamer is there, and we just saw momentarily that Yin is going for his purple buffs. So this is the perfect opportunity to invade. And since the enemies at bot are low, maybe you can deal some damage. And with that, we're now able to afford Fury Hammer, and our plan is definitely to get the Sky Piercer next. And we're actually now able to buy the first component of the Sky Piercer. So the plan now is just to clear the green camps and see what we can do next. I should have gone for the Lethal Wanderer there so that to deny farm for Yin. If Kadita's still level 3, we can gank her. Immediately after a successful gank, it's best to clear your jungle right away so that you can have time for objectives like the turtle. Now we don't know where the enemy jungler or roamer is, so we need to be careful here. Now I'm gonna show you a neat trick to secure the turtle with your Retribution. You're gonna use your first and second skill together with Retribution for maximum damage. I'm so sorry, Sicilian, but because of your sacrifice, we were able to take out 3 of the enemy heroes, and I was able to have the Sky Piercer, and the gold plate is up for grabs. Here, even though Yin already had his purple buff, we can keep track of it. By simply having vision on the area, we will have access to the timer later on when the purple buff is almost up. Before I went into that team fight, they were able to eliminate Leslie, so that means they might have used all their CCs, especially Franco's ultimate on her, to secure the kill. That's why I had the boldness to tower dive. Now we can see that D-Roth and Yin are trying to gank Khalid at top lane. I didn't actually expect for Yin to be bold enough to invade a purple buff. That's why I went for Kadita at mid. But there goes my purple buff and Yin was able to take it. So the lesson here is never assume that people won't do anything just because they were not successful previously at doing it. And remember the vision we had on his purple buff a while ago, even though it's not there, just because we have vision of the area, we were able to see the timer now. And we're gonna know that Yin's gonna be there in his purple buff, so while waiting, we're gonna get this Lethal Wanderer first for vision. Here I underestimated Kadita's damage. I actually don't have magic resist right now, and that's why she is shredding Fanny's HP. Although we're still ahead in gold, but we should not be complacent. Anyways, we have already our Blade of Heptasis together with the Sky Piercer, and we're about to take our War Axe. Probably best here is to have the magic defense or any kind of magic resistance just for Kadita, but instead throughout the game. I totally underestimated her damage and not get some magic resist until the end of the game. Okay, after that we're gonna go back to the jungle, secure our golem, the lethal wanderer, and just have vision on the purple buff. Doesn't matter if it's still there or not, as long as we have vision so that we can have access to the counter. And it actually says the purple buff would be up, but there's an opportunity to gank bottom lane, so that's why we went for that first. And here's a costly mistake. I engaged Yin while Sicilian is still very far to even follow up, and because of that I lost a chance to invade the purple buff. Wow, tilting is real here. Now we already have our War Axe, and then I queued up the Malefic Roar, but I actually changed it later on to a defensive item, which is the Antique Cuirass. And as you can see, there's no magic resist whatsoever. While all of that is happening, Dirath and Yin are attacking the Lord, and Khalid just gave us vision, so let's see what we can do about that. Khalid really did great here, and now I'm gonna face the consequences of not having magic resist. I was so greedy there without the proper equipment, and it's a good thing that we secured the Lord and it was able to take out this tier 2 turret at bottom lane. And now there's a possibility that it could destroy the tier 3 turret as well. Though there's a clash at top lane near the river, we don't go there right away because there's a rare opportunity to push this mid lane turret, which is the most important turret of the game. And with that, we're now able to have Antique Cuirass, but still no damage resist. And that's why I paid here as well. Okay, this is now the last item, so definitely it should be a magic resist. But there's only one magic user in the enemy, so we don't need a full-on Athena shield build. I would say Oracle, because this works well with our fighter sustain build. Okay, now let's take our purple buff so we can do more in team fights. And it seems that they're clashing near bottom lane, so we're gonna head over there. And remember, we don't have Oracle yet, we don't have magic resist of any sort, so we need to be careful here. Okay, that's a very close call. Alright, the main damage dealers from the enemy are gone. That's why if we just push here at bottom lane, there's a high chance that we could be able to end the game right away. But my teammates have a different idea, so let's just play with it. Okay, they want to take Lord first, so let's go and take Lord. Alright, the enemy jungler is gone and the whole team is here, so we should be able to secure this Lord with no problem. Alright, the enemies are using Conceal, Invisibility, but we've seen through it and I was finally able to get back to Kadita. And that was before having the Oracle for magic resistance. If you want to master Fanny, I made the ultimate Fanny guide just for you to help you become pro at Fanny. So watch this video next.